What you telling me about the
I
craft?
mean, I look at the craft as, the skill set of an MC. You know what I'm saying? The skill set of an MC. Like, and I break this shit down, man. Like, I break this shit down. This is not like, I treat this shit like sports, right? Because hip hop is like the only music that's as competitive as it is, right? So I'm talking about metaphors per verse. Like, how many metaphors per verse do you average? That deep. And then how powerful is that metaphor? You know what I'm saying? That's is that a layup or is that a dunk? You know what I mean? And how many of those metaphors do you average within each 8, 12 to 16 bars? Right? So that part of the craft, you know? You know what I mean? I was recently in the studio with my guys, and it was funny, man. It was four of us writing, and I could tell when we was writing, it's like who's gonna finish first, and who gonna have the illest versus fist friendly competition. You know what I mean? But my man Savage, who's a savage, he had finished his joint first. Like he had finished before everybody, and we kind of laid the song in that order. He was just done, and it's crazy because like sports once again, like what was it, Charlo and Spence, they would spar with each other and they would call it, iron sharpens iron. So I've been in the ring sharpening iron with some of the greats. You know what I'm saying? Like I've sharpened iron with, members of the Locks. I've sharpened iron with X. I've, sharpened iron with artists, Das X. I've sharpened, you know what I mean? I've sharpened, iron with a lot of guys that you heard of and a lot of guys that you haven't heard of. You know what I mean? And that part of the craft, man, I would just watch people because, I'm a fan. I call myself, I think I labeled myself one of hip hop's greatest fans. You know what I mean? See, that's right on the alarm. You heard that right on the alarm, right? As soon as I said that, that's my universe. That's my universe. So as soon as I said that, you heard the alarm, right? So, yeah, me and hip hop are like the same age, man. Listening to music as a child. So I've been able to see, this culture grow from the start to where it is right now. And I've heard a lot of artists. So that's why, like I said, label myself as, one of hip hop's uh, greatest fans as well. Being an artist is the one thing that stops me a little from being the fan sometimes that I want to be. You know what I mean? Because the competitive nature of the sport slash music, you know what I mean, is like the only part of it that I can't be the fan I want to be, even though I'm a great fan, because at the same time it's kind of that competitiveness there, you know what I mean, where my fanship doesn't allow me to be a fan and my artistry takes over, the demand of me being, trying to be the greatest, you know what I mean, takes over. So, yeah, man, in a nutshell.